He took out a candy that could unlock 100% of the brain's potential. Then he told the man that if he ate it now, he would be able to write a best-selling novel in just 5 minutes. At first, the man thought it was some kind of shady substance and didn't take it on the spot. However, as he walked down the street on his way home, thinking about how his ex-wife had left him because he had achieved nothing, and how his current girlfriend had broken up with him after a promotion, while he was stuck in a rented room with no future, he decisively swallowed the candy. This time, Jack finished the entire novel in just 4 days. When he brought the completed work to the editor, the female editor was stunned. Soon, Jack, relying on the candy's effects, successfully moved into a mansion. However, that day on his way home, he saw a residual image of himself in the glass. Jack tried to step closer to inspect it. The next second, he found himself on a street 10 kilometers away. What was even more terrifying was, he had no idea how he had traveled that distance. His memories seemed to be deeply sliced, leaving a huge blank. Before Jack could understand what had happened, his thoughts jumped again. When he regained consciousness, Jack was already standing in a bar. Still dazed, he was about to dance with a girl. At that moment, his mind spiraled into chaos again. Suddenly, he was at an art exhibition, chatting animatedly with a group of strangers. As time passed, Jack's mental jumps became more and more frequent. One moment, he was at the art exhibition. The next, he was in a hotel with a supermodel. Having just finished working out, he suddenly appeared in the subway, confused, and got into a fight with a group of thugs. Jack didn't know how to fight, but then, some movie scene suddenly popped into his mind. Jack quickly knocked the thugs to the ground, but before he could catch his breath, his thoughts jumped to another scene. This time only when the drug's effect completely wore off did he regain normal consciousness. Although Jack could no longer recall the past 18 hours, a heavy fatigue made him realize that although the pill could unlock 100% of the brain's potential, his body was completely exhausted. By the time he got home, he had no energy left and collapsed into a deep sleep. When Jack woke up groggily, he saw that the wounds on his hands hadn't healed. It felt like a nightmare. He finally realized that everything from yesterday was not an illusion, but had actually happened. At that moment, the TV news reported a shocking piece of news. The supermodel who had been with him in the hotel last night had been brutally killed. This filled Jack with fear. He began to suspect that he was caught in some terrible conspiracy. At that moment, another physical abnormality struck. He began vomiting uncontrollably. He finally realized that the candy's side effects were far from over.